Top security leaders back in Capitol Hill, and right now they are testifying before the House Intelligence Committee for a hearing on worldwide threats. This is all happening, of course, while Trump administration officials face criticism over their participation in that group chat on the encrypted messaging app Signal, reportedly discussing plans to attack targets in Yemen. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard and CIA Director John Ratcliffe are among those facing the fire there. So let's get to CBS News correspondent Shanelle Kaul in our newsroom, always keeping us current and letting us know what is happening right now. What are you watching for, Shanelle?
Well, good to see you, Reed. So the line of questioning this morning really sharply focused on whether the information in that group chat was in fact classified and whether it was appropriate to use that Signal app to discuss the weekend attack on Yemen. Listen to this exchange from Congresswoman Chrissy Houlihan pressing Tulsi Gabbard on this point of what really is classified.
I would argue that Secretary Hegseth, if he had the dignity that he needs to have, should be walking his resignation in, because I believe that his probably is heading toward being relieved of his duty based on what I think are significant and illegal leaks, most likely. I would like it if you would please commit to this organization that you will follow the law, and I would like it if you would also investigate what is likely to be more than just this chat. Because if there's one, there's more than one. If there's smoke, there's fire. Would you please obligate yourself and your organization to that investigation?
Yeah, Congresswoman, yes, I will follow the law.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And Director Patel.
And I also want to play out for you, Reed, another really fiery moment that happened about an hour ago with Democratic Congressman Jimmy Gomez.
To your knowledge, do you know whether Pete Hegseth had been drinking before he leaked classified information?
I don't have any knowledge of Secretary Hegseth's personal habits.
Director Ratcliffe, same question. Yes or no?
You know, no, I'm going to answer that. I think that's an offensive line of questioning. The answer is no. I find it interesting that you want to. I'm going to answer. You asked me a question. You want an answer?
No, listen.
You don't want to focus on the good work that the CIA is doing, that the intelligence community.
Director, I reclaim my time. Director, I reclaim my time. Here, I have huge respect for the CIA, huge respect for our men and women in uniform. But this was a question that's on the top of minds of every American, right? He stood in front of a podium in Europe holding a drink. So, of course, we want to know if his performance is compromised. If people were asking if the General Austin was compromised because of a heart issue,
was his performance compromised because of a successful strike?
Back. Mr. I bring my
You want to know? You want to talk about accepting responsibility? Do you think you should accept responsibility for a successful strike to make Americans safer? You want to focus on?
I reclaim my time. So here's the thing. This is serious. As somebody, we've been briefed in this committee about using Signal. One of the things they basically said, the most secure phone call, the least secure text messaging. And we know that your people, Russians, Chinese, are on your phone.
Gentleman's time's expired. Gentleman from Virginia, Mr. Klein.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm going to give
Time again, we've heard from Republicans, including Ratcliffe, that the mission was successful this weekend. But what we're hearing from critics and Democratic lawmakers is that, well, that may not have been the case if this information was leaked to someone else. We also heard repeatedly from Democratic lawmakers this morning asking for an investigation into this matter. FBI Director Kash Patel was asked about this moments ago. He said, look, I'm not going to discuss this. Also need to mention that it does appear that the hearing is in recess right now, hearing that they will reconvene around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Again, this is the open portion of this meeting. Later on, the doors will close. We won't be able to listen into what they're talking about. So we'll bring you all of the big moments as they happen during this open hearing this morning.
Keeping us current with Shanelle Kaul. Thank you so much.